Yes. So the topic that we are starting today is about soil and mineral salt. Now, what is the soil? Soil is actually a piece of land that you see everywhere. All right. Soil is actually a piece of land that you see everywhere. Sometimes it's damp, sometimes it's very wet, sometimes it's totally dry. But soil in scientific language is said to be that part of a land where you can plant your flower or your tree. All right. Soil is that part of a land where you can easily plant a flower or a tree or just a plant. All right. Because soil can also be said as a damp road. हम किसी भी चीज को soil कह सकते हैं ना, हम अपने surface को भी soil कह सकते हैं, but of course you cannot plant a tree on the road. हम road के ऊपर tree तो नहीं plant कर सकते. So this is the reason that soil is said to be something somewhere where we can plant. All right. Now soil is formed. How do it form? Now we are going to do it, get into it. That soil is formed when rocks wear down due to weathering. When rocks becomes damp due to weathering. Weather change होता रहता है हमारा, ठीक है. अब ये soil बनता कैसे? When a weather change, then what happened? The rocks, they lose its properties. They lose its structure. जब rocks damp होती हैं और and when it becomes small into dust particle, that is basically known as your soil. जब आपकी rocks अपने position change कर देती हैं, when the rocks change its shape and its structure due to difference in weathering, that is said to be your soil. The soil is greatly influenced the growth and development of plants. Soil provides an anchoring medium for many plants, and plants absorb water and mineral salt from the soils. Now, when we talk about plants and when we talk about the properties of soils, properties and types of soils are very important in plantation. Why? Because you cannot plant anywhere and you cannot plant on any soil. The properties should be kept in mind before plantation. अब आप किसी भी जमीन के ऊपर plants नहीं उगा सकते. First of all, you need to think in your mind कि what color of a soil is, what are the physical properties of it, what are the chemical properties of it, and whether it is damp or it is very dry. All right, you need to keep all these things in your mind. Now over here, if I will show you another image that is also related to it. Now, what are mineral salts, right? In soil, there are different things which combines up to make a soil. अब जमीन के अंदर क्या चीज होती है जो हम plantation वहाँ पे easily कर सकते हैं? Mineral salt is there in this soil. Now, what is a mineral salt? Salt of potassium, iron, phosphorus, magnesium, and nitrates are present in solution of this soil water. अब soil के अंदर जो पानी होता है, as you all know that what that soil and on the surface that we works in, it consists of a little amount of water. Right? हम जमीन के अंदर पानी डालें या नहीं डालें, but जमीन के अंदर पानी खुद से होता है, naturally होता है, ठीक है? And then there are few of the chemical substances which are also present in your earth. ठीक है, बहुत सारी चीजें जो हमारी chemical substance भी हमारे अर्थ में होती हैं. Those are known as your mineral salts. All right, those are known as your mineral salts. For example, potassium is your mineral salt, iron, phosphorus, ये सारी चीजें soil के अंदर होती हैं. These salts are taken up as ions by the roots of plants and used to build up substances needed for their cells. अब ये वाले mineral salts plants के लिए क्यों important है? Because when you are going to plant any seed inside the soil, it will excrete and it will absorb all the mineral salts from the soil. ठीक है, and your plants will grow more efficiently and your plant will be more healthier. ठीक है ना? So this is the reason that soil which has mineral salts is very efficient in plantation. Now again, in the third picture, there are different types of soils. ठीक है ना? When we talk about types of soil, first of all I would like to show you few images, ठीक है, in which you will see its physical properties as well. There are four basic types of soils. Number one is a sandy soil, number two slit soil, number three clay soil, and then number four it's loamy soil. All right, अब सैंडी का अब जो सैंडी की इमेज है वो आप देख रहे हैं, इट इज बेसिकली सैंड, ठीक है, यू कैन नॉट प्लांट एनीथिंग ऑन सैंड. देन स्लिट आपने देखा होगा, हल्की सी जमी जमी सी मिट्टी होती है, ठीक है. देन क्ले, क्ले जो चिकनी मिट्टी होती है, ठीक है, समथिंग दैट इज एक्सट्रीमली शाइनी. एंड देन लोमी सॉइल, जो हमारे जिसको हम लोग खाद और ये सब चीज कहते हैं. व्हेन यू प्लांट एवरीथिंग, ऑफ कोर्स यू नीड all the different types of soils into it. So loamy soil is said to be the most efficient for plantation. आप लोगों ने भी देखा होगा कि आप लोग अपने घर में पॉट में प्लांटिंग करते हैं तो आपके पॉट में ये वाली मिट्टी होती है, इट्स ब्लैक और डार्क ब्राउन इन कलर. This is actually known as loamy soil, and it is most efficient in plantation. All right. Now there are different properties of all these soils. We are going to get into the most commonly used of it. Now black soil is also known as your loamy soil. अभी जो मैंने आपको loamy soil दिखाया था, ठीक है, वो थोड़ा सा चेंज है, black soil थोड़ा सा चेंज है. Now what is the difference between these two? Black soil is also known as regular or black cotton soil. ठीक है, it has two names, regular or black cotton soil. It is dark gray to black in color, as you can see it. Then high clay content, for example, जैसे मिट्टी होती है ना जमी जमी in bulk quantity and in big pieces, it is in that form. बहुत पतली नहीं होती है ये. Then highly moist retentive, ये तो हल्की सी moist होती है. Then it develops cracks in summer. Then what happens to it? समर में गर्मियों में क्या होता है? It develops crack into it. इसके अंदर cracks हो जाते हैं खुद ब खुद because of high temperature. It melts and it has cracks into it. Then it covers 4.5 lakh square km in the earth. यानी कि इतना ज्यादा इसने पोर्शन लिया हुआ है हमारी अर्थ का. Then it's highly suitable for cotton. It means that you can plant cotton on it. Cotton बहुत आराम से इसके ऊपर प्लांट हो जाता है. And it is rich in iron, lime, calcium, magnesium, carbonates and aluminium. ये सारी चीजें, ये सारे मिनरल सोल्स हैं जो इसके अंदर अच्छी क्वांटिटी में होते हैं. All right. Now, when we talk about another type of soil. All right. This is the loam soil. This is most important type of a soil. This is the most important type of a soil, that is your loam soil. There is a proper mixture of the various sized particles. ठीक है, यानी कि इसके अंदर mixtures होते हैं अलग अलग particles. It is basically the mixture of different soils. Then sand, slit and clay are present in relatively even concentration, about 40 to 20 concentration respectively. यानी कि ये जो soil है ना, इसके अंदर बाकी तीनों soil के भी क्या नाम combination होता है. For example, इसमें 40% sand soil होता है. Then it also has 40% of silt. Then it also has 20% of clay. So basically it is the combination of all the different types of soils. This is the reason that it is most efficient in soils, right? Then loam soil is considered ideal for gardening and agricultural uses. It is most efficient in gardening and agriculture. सबसे अच्छी होती है ये. Then looms are gritty, moist and retain water easily. ये हल्की सी gritty होती है, यानी कि बहुत स्मूथ नहीं होती. ठीक है ना, it's rough. इसका जो फिजिकल फीचर होते हैं वो रफ होती है, आपने पिक्चर में भी देखा होगा. It's moist, बहुत ज्यादा सूखी नहीं होती. ठीक है, and it retain water easily. For example, if you are going to put water into it, it will absorb the water very quickly. तो ये अच्छी होती है इस सेंस में. ठीक है ना, आप इसमें पानी डालोगे तो पानी फटाफट इसके अंदर चला जाएगा. Then last but not the least, loam soil feels mellow and it is easy to work over wide range of moisture condition. For example, अगर आपने इसके ऊपर moisture कोई भी चीज apply करनी है, if you want to put water into it, if you want to put any pesticides onto it, you can definitely put on it because the density of it is very high. ये अपने अंदर कोई सी भी चीज absorb कर सकती है बहुत easily, and it is rich in different mineral soil, so the process of cultivation and gardening become easy on it.